Welcome back, amigos! So, I've not really told you much about this Rx8, but Colin came round, the guy with the turbo MX-5, and we blasted this in a day, put coilovers on it and put cut hubs on it. So I'll show you that now, and then I took it for a skid and I didn't video anything because I was just kind of testing it, and I reversed it backwards into some tyres. Kind of ruined the exhaust, so we need to do that again. So yeah, I'll show you what's happening. So yeah, the back box was in this area. Yeah, now it's not there. I cut it off, so now we've got like a Dorito end pipe, but it's so loud, it's ridiculous. It's not. I can't even show you. It's so loud. So we've got the team coilovers on, so they're pretty much all the way down to their lowest. Stance is okay. And then one of the breathers popped off the engine and it covered the whole engine bay in oil. I think I overfilled it though. And then I'll show you. I'll get a light. Hold on. I'll get a light. So what we've got here is cut hubs. And then we've got Jap speed tie rod ends. And the discs that don't look too good. And then I also bought these kind of fake Rota wheels, and they got 225 tires on them instead. The other ones were 245, and the steering kept cutting out. So I've changed that, and now it's not cutting out. So that was kind of the testing we were doing. So yeah, this is the exhaust we got. This is a repackable one. I got that from, I think it was eBay. I think it was like £90 or something. So I'll put the link in the description below. So yeah, I need to get that on there. I also want to weld the diff, because I think that's where my problems are coming from when I'm transitioning from one side to the other. I'm getting like one wheel giving everything, and then because it's a torsion diff, then this one's not spinning. Then once you get up to a certain RPM, then both go. So I think that's my problem. Maybe it's just because I'm shite at driving, I don't know. But yeah, I also need to get rid of this hole. I only did this so the back box could fit in here and tidy all this up. So I think I'll cut out the whole spare wheel well and then patch it. Just kind of go straight over there. Just patch this kind of bit here. Yeah, my toe strap got a bit bent as well in the accident. So yeah, let's get that on. Okay, spare wheel well. We're gonna cut all along here, and we're gonna cut over here because there's a big hole here and there's holes here and there's this fluffy stuff. Nobody likes a bit of fluff, you know. So we'll get all that done. I've also noticed these things, I don't like these either, because it's just gonna let smoke in, so I might patch them over, but concentrate on this first, and then that'll give us more access down here for the exhaust. Get rid of the little Dorito exhaust. So yeah, let's crack on. I took off the big bar as well, off the back of the car. So it used to go along here. I hated it, so I might do something else here, but we'll just concentrate on this spare wheel well first. Okay, that's the spare wheel well out. I don't think I've got enough cardboard to kind of measure out what I need, but it's pretty much just a box. But we'll put the bumper back on and see where the exhaust can sit now. I even think we need the crash bar on, to be honest. And first my exhaust. Do you know what? I'm gonna fuck this off as well. Lightweight, lightweight. Oh, okay, I need another sticker from V Performance. Okay, so I think that looks okay. Wop, 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 wop. You can actually use them as jacking points now then. Could they don't look too ugly. If I just put some posts down, they could be jacking points. Maybe? Okay. Okay, a little update for you guys. So this is a spare wheel I've cut out. Just laid it over some metal, so I'll just draw around it and then cut it out with the grinding wheel. There's a good advantage with cutting out the spare wheel well that you can get into the top diff bolts. And then I'm just going to weld the diff through here. I'm not even going to bother taking out because these shafts are not like BMW ones. They actually go all the way into the diff, so they're not cut. So you need to take off all these stupid arms, like loads of them. Can't be bothered with that. So yeah, and then once I've welded diff, I'll put the plate back in. I'm only doing this first, is just because it's easier to get light in to see what I'm doing. And then I've done the exhaust as well, done the brackets and the hangers and stuff, welded it all on. So we'll put that on once the diff's done. So yeah, let's just time lapse this and get it done. Inside of this, it's got like a load of springs and stuff. There's only 2 springs inside. So we'll leave this to warm up now, burn off all the oil and crap. Just watch it doesn't burn your car down. And then we're just going to weld the planet and sun gears together. There's like 2 plates inside. I've got a spring on either side of this. And I think I'm just going to weld that to the planet and sun gears, and then it's going to be extra strong, I think. So it's just burning all the crap off the bottom. So yeah, you could do this. I'll show you this plate. I don't want to get my hands dirty. This plate, I just cut off like 5 or 10 mil off of here just so I could slide it out. So it's just if you don't want to do the diff, like drop the diff, and that's the way that I've done it, is remove the spare wheel well. You can get really good access to this. You can weld in here and then just take it all off there. So yeah, since it's all burned off now as well, it's much safer on welding. You don't want to weld when there's brake fluid everywhere and then it explodes in your face. So this is the easiest way, is just light it up. Controlled, kind of. Right, I will show you this. You can see this spring in there, so there's like that plate, so I'm just going to weld that plate on. And same with that side, it's quite hard to see, it's a bit dark, but yeah, you can see in there that stupid spring. So I'll weld it all in and I'll show you what it's like. Right, I've got one hand on the camera and one on the light, so I can't, it's kind of hard to show you. So this is that's the spring there. I've just popped out its seat there, so we just take the spring off. See how the 2 lugs there? Just popping them off. And then let me see, these like tabs and stuff that are on the sun gears and stuff, I've just been pushing them right down into the corners and then just welding up in the corners. It's kinda, I'm just turning this diff, sorry it's so dark. So I've kinda got it welded in there. You can kinda see that. So you just don't want to weld you can see where the shaft is coming through here, just don't weld that on if you want to get your drive shafts out. So there's not much room, but you know, if you take it off, then you might get more room, but it's a bit more hassle, so I'm just doing it on it. So you're not going to get as good a welds, but it's good enough.